Welcome to the ADAKay Show. I'm your host, ADAKay, and I am a criminal justice major. I am also a deaf courtroom commentator, breaking down the gripping courtroom drama while providing full ASL interpretation, making justice accessible to everyone. Grab a cup of Java and let's dive in. And don't forget, comment, like, and subscribe. And if you love this channel, please become a member.
Breaking news.
Hello and good evening, everybody. I hope you all have had a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Unfortunately, we have some very, very sad news to share with you. Tonight or today, When Harry Met Sally director Rob Reiner and his wife, 68, Rob Reiner was 78, his wife was 68, were found dead in their LA home with knife wounds. Multiple outlets have confirmed that the two people were found dead inside the Brentwood, Los Angeles home owned by Robert Reiner. Authorities the authorities say the deceased are a man and a woman, approximately 78 and 68 years of age, which matches the ages of Reiner and his wife, Michele Singer Reiner. The LAPD have launched a homicide investigation, but the officials have not yet released the victims' names or the official cause of death. What we know so far is that on Sunday, December 14th of 2025, paramedics responded to a call approximately 3:30 p.m. at the Reiner's home in Brentwood residence. A man approximately 78 and a woman approximately 68 were found deceased inside. These ages align perfectly with Singer and Reiner. The investigation, the LAPD, has confirmed a murder investigation is underway. Homicide detectives are on the scene. The cause of death, while some report mentions of a knife wound, officials have not yet confirmed the manner of death. The coroner's office has not released an autopsy result. That will be forthcoming. Outlets have been covering this, and we will be watching one of those outlets in a minute. Today, we're reporting the discovery, but emphasize that the identities and the cause of death remain unconfirmed. Context of Rob Reiner's best known for directing the movie When Harry Met Sally, A Few Good Men, and This Spinal Tap. This is Spinal Tap. It's a holiday icon. He's a Hollywood icon with decades of contributions to film and television. His wife, Michele Singer Reiner, has also been a longtime partner in his career and philanthropic work. This situation is still developing rapidly, and the law enforcement has not yet issued a formal statement confirming whether Reiner and his wife are indeed the victims. Until LAPD or coroner's office provide the official identification, and the reports remain preliminary. At this stage, two people matching the ages of Ron Reiner and his wife are found dead in the home of Brentwood, and the LAPD is treating this case as a homicide. However, officials confirmed that their identities and the cause of death are pending. This is so sad, y'all. I'm going to bring to stage. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, we're going to watch this broadcast. Where's my sound? Hold on. I don't know why it got clicked off.
Authorities say.
There we go.
Breaking news tonight out of Brentwood, where two people were found dead at the home of award-winning actor and director Rob Reiner. Good evening to you. I'm Susan Hirasuna. Authorities say they were found around 3:43 this afternoon at the Chadbourne Avenue home. LAFD says the victims are a 78-year-old man and a 68-year-old woman. Those are the same ages as Reiner and his wife. Fox 7's Rachel Aragon is live near the scene in Brentwood with breaking details for us. Rachel.
Yes, Susan, again, police confirming 2 people found dead inside this Brentwood home. I'm going to step back for you so you can see just what we're looking at here. About a block away, this is off of South Chadbourne Avenue near Hanover Street. As you mentioned, Susan, the call initially coming in for police around 3:30 or so this afternoon. We know that, again, 2 people found dead inside, the ages and the 78-year-old man and a 68-year-old woman. So far, LAPD not confirming the identity of those 2 people found dead inside. But as you just stressed, the home is owned by famous actor and director Rob Reiner. Reiner, of course, well known for many TV and film credits, things like Wolf of Wall Street, as well as All in the Family. We're still learning more information here in Brentwood, but again, we want to know whether or not, of course, these deaths were suspicious. Back here live at the scene, though, you can see there is still plenty of people here out and this taped off. But again, we are still learning more information about the nature of these deaths, and of course, we'll keep you posted throughout the evening.
Rachel, do you know much about his children? Is there some suggestion that one of his children might be involved in this?
We're still learning more information regarding that. We do see, though, Susan, plenty of neighbors outside. A lot of people, as we were driving by here, though, kind of wondering what's going on, because as we know, we have Skyfox up here and many other helicopters. Clearly, there's people and neighbors concerned about what is happening here in an otherwise quiet neighborhood, quiet area, which is Brentwood. But so far, no information regarding his children.
Rachel Aragon, thank you so much for your reporting.
Y'all, this is so devastating and sad, especially for the news, the TV community, and of course also the families of the victims. So very sad. What the son is named? June, there has been a press release. I need your help finding the actual press release. Another person is playing it, but I don't have it. I need the press release, please. I'm looking. There is a press release. Guys, this is fluid and live. We apologize. I may have to use somebody else's live, and I don't want to. June, that's your neck of the woods. I'm trying to find the press release. Here we go. Let me see. This is just the video of them flying through the home, flying around the home. June, I'm still hoping you can help me with that press release. Actually, the press conference. Somebody has it, but it's not my channel, and I don't want to use that channel. Put it in private chat if you find it. What news stations would they be using? Oh, June, 7 Witness News. 7 Witness News is what I think I just saw. 7 News in LA. They're also getting some of their feeds from. Okay. Come on, work with me. I'm sorry, nothing's working with me right now. I'm getting frustrated. I've had very glitchy today. How are y'all doing? I've had a wonderful weekend. Didn't want to come back to this. Not what I wanted to come back in. I'm not seeing anything. Put it, if you find some, June, please put it in StreamYard live chat or private chat. Well, maybe. There was a press conference that was held, but I'm not finding it. I'm not finding it. Okay, guys, so that's what's happening here. We are this is very fluid. We're trying to we're trying to pull up more information, but I don't know how these people are getting it and we're not able to. Let me see if I can find his feed. Yeah, they're covering up the news feed, so I can't find it. I wish Joe Schmo was here to help me out. Yeah, the homeless son may have been involved, but I can't find anybody, any of y'all. I need a news feed. I need the feed for the I'm not going to use this YouTubers because I don't want to copyright infringe. I'm not finding anything else. I don't know how they are. I don't know where they are. This is frustrating. The homeless son may very well have been involved, and that is breaking my heart big time. Breaking my heart big time. And that's horrible. Yeah, I'm not able to find the actual, I want to find the actual press conference. But we got a lot of people covering it, but I don't. Okay. Okay. All right, let's watch this. I think I may have found something. We'll see. Hold on, I'm going to zoom. Here we go. All right, let's see what they say. I do know that there was an official press conference. I'm still looking for it.
Can you talk while you're up there?
Check 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
June, there was a live by another YouTuber that had a press conference. That's not the one I was finding, but we'll start here. It is so sad when this happens and the families go through this and this happens. It breaks my heart. There's no cause for this. I mean, I pray to God his son didn't do it. I really do, but I'm not hopeful. Um, they even have a freaking interpreter. Oh my God, we got to watch it. Hold on, God. I may have found something. I'm going to zoom. That's still a lot of police presence after 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Why did you set up mics and nobody spoke? Where is she? Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. Junior freaking rock star. Well, that's what I have, but I don't know if I can use him. Can I use him, June, without copyright?
He'll be out here shortly to discuss things with you guys and give you whatever details we have at this time. Okay, so sorry. Thank you guys for the patience. Appreciate you guys coming out here. Just continue to be patient with us as we get some confirming details.
Okay, we're going to come over here, guys. We're going to switch feeds. June, I hope I don't get in trouble, but I'm going to share it.
It supposedly has like 800 plus cameras. And the only thing they could post is that.
Hey, June, do me a favor. Pull up the name of his channel and put it in a private chat for me while I do a streamer.
Last night.
We spent that first night and appreciated the shelter in place allowed Providence Police and our partners the freedom to move more quickly, to gather evidence, to work a complex crime scene. That first chapter of this investigation has concluded. And so when we lifted the shelter in place earlier, it was because we felt that it was an appropriate time to do so. All we had in custody was a person of interest, or in detention was a person of interest. But that was not the reason that the shelter in place was lifted. The reason the shelter in place was lifted is because, again, since the initial call came in at 4:05 a day and a half ago, we have not received a single additional specific threat to the Brown community, to the Providence community, to the Rhode Island community. And so police had and appreciated the flexibility and to have fewer people on the streets to be able to do their job. And there is no reason that we are not recommending at this time a new shelter in place. We do not feel it is necessary.
What is this?
As I mentioned at the outset, in order to provide an enhanced sense of safety, you will see an enhanced law enforcement presence in Providence and on the Brown campus. But that is so that people can have the confidence and comfort to still take their kids to school tomorrow, to if Brown's canceled classes for the rest of the semester, but we know some kids are still making travel arrangements to head home, to do so calmly, safely, and we want to provide that extra comfort with an enhanced law enforcement presence.
Colonel Perez, we're seeing there's some reports coming in right now about shots potentially fired near the main green, police currently in Rockefeller Library. Is there any validity to that or are those false reports on social media?
So if the call just came in
By the way, FYI, this interpreter sucks.
just now,
That's what we're seeing.
yeah, so at this point, obviously, we'll be responding, but it's just too early to tell if that's actually an accurate way. A lot of times those calls come in and they're not confirmable, but we'll check on that. Yeah.
Do you see daily updates moving forward on this? What can we expect to see?
Yeah, we can expect, obviously, our police presence. You can expect us, the police department, continuing to follow leads. You can expect what the general and the mayor has stated, working with different of our federal partners. And you can expect that we're going to work extremely hard to bring that person that's responsible for these acts to justice.
And yes, we will expect to brief regularly going forward. It's hard for me to say what that frequency will be, but the community deserves to know the progress that we're making in this investigation, and we will share that progress. And from time to time, if there's no update, we will come up and say there is no update. I'm sure that I was asked many times this morning if the Providence community should breathe a sigh of relief, and I said they should. I imagine that the Providence community feels a little bit more anxious right now than they did an hour ago, and I understand that. And so we will provide regular updates going forward so that we can be as honest and transparent as we can be through this process, because that is the best way for our community to trust the officials and law enforcement officers who are working really hard on their behalf right now.
Attorney General, I'd ask you respectfully, well, first of all, let me claim that most of the people in this room are familiar with our expectations for moving evidence. We understand the complexity of police investigation and the need to maintain the integrity of those. But the question that we continually receive from Rhode Islanders is that in a state where somehow, if you have a speeding ticket and a flock camera or some other speeding camera can capture you, how you can have a position where there's hundreds of cameras in that immediate area, maybe thousands.
That's a perfect question. And like I said, I'm not a conspiracy person, but this shit makes no fucking sense to me. How do you have hundreds and hundreds of cameras and the only thing they can provide with?
I don't know what to tell you, but we're going to go out and find whatever evidence we can to solve this case as quickly as we can. I mean, we're not holding back video that we think would be useful. And I don't think I should even have to say it.
If I could clarify, General, there's a difference between you don't have enough evidence to charge someone and clearing them of any suspicion. Are you clearing this?
This is a shame, and it's kind of a waste of time. I mean, I don't understand. What's the point? The guy is weird. The guy with Charlie.
Vetted with these detectives and agents, and we're going to solve this case. I can't tell you what direction it's going to take right now, but we're going to solve it.
What happens next as far as the investigation and obviously finding the person responsible?
There's a ton of things that happen next. And so I don't want to get into all those things because obviously we have a murderer out there, frankly. And so we're not going to give away the game plan. But the fact of the matter is that law enforcement has the tools necessary to solve this case. But we're 36 hours out. So, you know, it can never be too fast, particularly for the victims and their families and parents. But sometimes investigations take a little bit of time. Sometimes it's not as easy as having a photograph of the person that we can just give to you to help us find that person. But I know the team's going to work hard and we're going to solve it.
You mentioned all the tips that have come in. How difficult does it become given the
It's mind blowing that somebody could do a mass shooting at a university that supposedly has 800 cameras.
Okay, I'm going to get off of this. I'm not appreciative of, it's going all over the place. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. I have another feed. Just give me a second. I shouldn't, I'm trying to get it to where it's not taking up my entire screen, but unfortunately for you guys to see it fully, it will. So let me get this up and running. Give me a second. Thank you, June, by the way. Air 7. June, never mind.
The identities of these victims are. But Rob Reiner, 78 years old, his wife, Michele Singer, 68 years old. Air 7 is live over the scene right now as the top brass from the LAPD converges on Brentwood. We are awaiting word from them. We hope to hear from them in the coming hours.
We're going to continue to watch this scene from Air 7, check in with Alex Stone and some of our sources with LAPD.
Okay, while they go to bread, let me read to you. Brentwood, California, KABC. 2 people were found unalive Sunday in the Los Angeles home owned by director Robert Reiner, prompting. I can't. Hold on a minute, guys. I got too many screens up and I can't manage them all. There we go. Sorry. So it's a lot going on. Department to launch a Red Room investigation, official source says. Firefighters responded to 3:38 p.m. at 3:38 to a medical aid call in the home of 250 block of Chatterbourne, I guess. In other words, Brentwood Estates. According to LAFD, the deceased were identified only as a man and woman ages 78 to 68 years old. Senior law enforcement sources told ABC News that the victims were stabbed to death. Oh my gosh. Police initially began being a death investigation that later developed into a Red Room case. LAPD sources told ABC News that adding that property records show that the house belonged to Reiner. The LAPD Robbery Homicide Division is leading the investigation and the department senior leadership is responding to the scene. According to the neighbors, actor Billy Crystal and Larry David arrived separately at the home on Sunday evening. 2 comedians stayed briefly before departing, and Crystal, I looked like he was about to cry, said one of the neighbors. Reiner's family also owns a house across the street from the home where the bodies were found. Reiner and his wife lived in one, and his daughter and children lived in the other. The son of comedy legend Carl Reiner and Robert Reiner, who is known for massive Hollywood hits such as The Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, Stand By Me, The Spinal Tap. This is Spinal Tap, and many more. His wife, Michele Singer, got married, both of them in 1989. They shared 3 children, Jake, Nick, and Romney. Reiner was previously married to an actor, director, Penny Marshall. Oh my God, right. From 1971 to 81, he adopted her daughter, Tracy Reiner. Carl Reiner died in 2020 at the age of 98. Penny, I remember Penny Marshall died in 2018. Oh, y'all, I remember Penny. I remember. Okay, they've gone on now to the Mass College shooting, which I understand is vitally important, but it is not important for it's not what we're looking at today. So there we go. I'm going from news brief to news brief or paper to paper, however you want to put it. This is so horrible. I appreciate all these articles. What I'm needing is the actual. Okay, I think I can share her. I don't know who she is. Is this News CNN? Okay, I can share this. Let me get us to screen. Thank you so much, Miss June. We get this back here. Let me get this here. Where's the sound? Why do I not have sound? Gosh, why is the sound turned off on everything? There you go.
I'm just outside this police cordoned off area in Brentwood. Over this way is a house that is connected to famed director Rob Reiner. 2 people have been found dead in that house. That's according to law enforcement sources telling CNN. Right now, we know very little. Police is saying this is an active investigation area, so we can't get any closer at this time. According to the Los Angeles Fire Department, they responded at 3:38 p.m. to a medical emergency at that address and found a 78-year-old man and a 67-year-old woman deceased on arrival. That's according to a Los Angeles Fire Department spokesperson. I'm just outside this police cordoned off area in Brentwood. over this way is a house that is connected to famed director Rob Reiner. 2 people have been found dead in that house. That's according to law enforcement sources telling CNN. Right now, we know very little. Police is saying this is an active investigation area, so we can't get any closer at this time. According to the Los Angeles Fire Department, they responded at 3:38 p.m. to a medical emergency at that address and found a 78-year-old man and a 67-year-old woman deceased on arrival. That's according to a Los Angeles Fire Department spokesperson. I'm just outside this police cordoned off area in Brentwood. Over this way is a house that is connected to famed director Rob Reiner. 2 people have been found dead in that house. That's according to law enforcement sources telling CNN. Right now, we know very little. Police is saying this is an active investigation area, so we can't get any closer at this time. According to the Los Angeles Fire Department, they responded at 3:38 p.m. to a medical emergency at that address and found a 78-year-old man and a 67-year-old woman deceased on arrival. That's according to a Los Angeles Fire Department spokesperson. I'm just outside this police cordoned off area in Brentwood. Over this way is a house that is connected to famed director Rob Reiner. 2 people have been found dead in that.
Sorry, I was trying to edit and find other videos. So at this point, it is so horrible that these 2 people were found dead. Possibly, is alleged at this time, allegedly. They're believing that his son has done this. I'm trying to get more information on his son. So give me, a second. So I'm trying to find out a little more information on the son. It confirmed reports. Multiple outlets now state that Rob Reiner and his wife, Michele Singer, were fatally stabbed by their son, Rick Reiner. Law enforcement. Oh, okay. This has been confirmed. Let me. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, it was confirmed, supposedly. I'm going to say allegedly confirmed, I guess is what I'm going to be saying. And why my camera is going off on my color like that, I don't know. Why did it even take off of the, really? Everything's acting up tonight. I have been gone for a few days and I come back and I guess I should reboot everything. Okay. Got it. It is confirmed reports of multiple outlets are stating that Rob Reiner and his wife, Michele Singer Reiner, were fatally stabbed by their son, Nick Reiner. Law enforcement sources and major media, including People, Business, Upturn, and Entertainment, now confirm Nick is the prime suspect and allegedly the stabber. He is currently missing, and the LAPD Robbery Homicide Division is leading an investigation. Who is Nick Reiner? Nick Reiner is the son of Rob Reiner and Michele Singer Reiner. He has previously spoken publicly about his struggles with addiction and recovery, even co-authoring a memoir about his experiences. Come on, mouse. I'm going to throw this damn mouse all the way across the freaking state. Y'all. $200 mouse should freaking work. Oh. I don't know if y'all can see me or not. I don't know what the hell just happened. I wasn't nowhere near anything. Sorry about that, guys. Hold on. Let me get everything fixed. I got a double one. I got to figure out why. And there it is. Okay, let me leave. Ah, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. All of my windows just shut down on here too, so give me a second. I've got so much going on, it's not even funny. Oh my God, Minnesota 34, Dallas 26 in 19 seconds in the last inning. Jen. All right, can't do this. He is currently missing, and the LAPD robbery homicide division is leading the investigation. Sorry for the technical crap. Who is Nick Reiner? A full name. We've already done that. Michele Reiner has previously spoken publicly of the struggles of addiction. His family legacy is that of a grandson, comedian legend Carl Reiner. Nick grew up in the Hollywood circles, but largely stayed out of the spotlight compared to his father. Recent reports, according to People, Nick allegedly stabbed his parents at the Brentwood home on Sunday, December 14th, around 3:30 p.m. First responders found Rob, 78, and Michele, 68, deceased with knife wounds. Nick is reportedly missing following the incident. The police have not yet announced whether he is officially charged or in custody. Here's a brief timeline. December 14th, 3:30 p.m., paramedics respond to Brentwood home for medical aid. Shortly after, the two victims, aged 78 and 68, are found deceased and stabbed with the stab wounds. Evening sources confirm that the victims are Rob and Michele Reiner. December 15th, multiple outlets report Nick Reiner is a suspect of the unaliving of his parents. Again, the LAPD robbery homicide division take over the investigation. Right now, the current status of the investigation is it is confirmed Rob Reiner and Michele Singer are the victims. The suspect, Nick Reiner, their son. Cause of death, stab wounds confirmed by law enforcement. What are the actions of the police at this current time? LAPD Homicide Division investigations. Are investigating the whereabouts of Nick and remain unclear. Right now, the Rick son is on the run or in hiding, and he is the main suspect in the fatal stabbing of his parents. He is currently missing again, and LAPD area is treating the case as a double homicide. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is so horrific. Oh. Get away, gremlins! Get away! Yeah, I know. I got to water my poinsettia. I'm surprised it's not crispy. It's getting pretty soft, though. I got to water it. We have not had any other news media. I am watching Fox 9 in LA. It is. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the back screen as we talk in case something hops up. It is so horrible, y'all. I'm floored. This is absolutely horrible to know that these two people who were pillars of their community, well known in his craft, well loved, has been unalived at the age of 78 and his wife at the age of 68. Look at my beautiful mug. Yes, it is a Starbucks. Thank you, Miss Diane, my interpreter. I know I have a lot to share about my graduation. I have a lot of wonderful things to share, and I want to share my day with you guys, but this is not the time to do so, unfortunately. I don't feel comfortable in doing so at this time. Y'all, I'm not going to stay on too long because I'm a very exhausted girl. Extremely exhausted. Very tired. Okay. Forgive me. I'm got multiple things hitting me. resend code, mobile device. Let's use the. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Well, Diane did make it home a couple of hours ago. Yay. She had a very long journey home. Poor Miss Diane. That girl's been at the airport since 4:00 this morning. 5:00 this morning, we got her to the airport. My interpreter. I'm looking, guys. I am seriously looking. All right. Popped in to say hello. Ari, good night. Almost midnight here. Okay. Sounds good. More people popping in and putting in their microphones, but we still do not have, we're waiting for an update on this case. As soon as that update happens, hopefully in the near future, I will be calling this a good evening. But I wanted to bring this to all of you guys, and I'm just so devastated at the fact that this has happened. I'm just overwhelmed. Oh, Debbie! Okay, guys, I will share this. While we're waiting, I'll share this. This is a picture of me getting my... Oh, looky! That was me getting my diploma yesterday from the president. The Presidente of Angelo State. It is so crazy. Look at all my tassels, y'all. Look at all them cords. But the most important one, see that yellow cord covering my hair? That yellow cord is the Magna Cum Laude, or Laude, Magna Cum Laude, how they say it. I had a wonderful experience. So, yeah, it was a sweet day. And I'll have to share more with you later, but this is as far as I want to go tonight. This is a crazy face. First Sydney is under stress now. What? I don't understand. I'm lost. Sorry. Don't understand. Why is my camera acting up? Get out of here. Get my skin color right, dude. Settle down. There we go. Now I look more better. Oh, what is Sydney? I know about Brown University. I've been out of the loop. What about Sydney? Expand on Sydney. What happened in Sydney? Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to figure that out. Oh no. All right. This is so horrible, y'all. Horrible. I've been out of pocket. Sorry. Father and son gunmen kill at least 15 people in an attack at a Hanukkah event. Are you shiting me? 15 at least? Holy hell. Holy hell. What? Fruit shop owner hailed as a hero after tackling the gunman who shot at the Hanukkah. This is insane. Honey, this is why this crap won't happen very often in Texas, because most of us are carrying something that is called a lead shooter. 1 or 2 rounds would be off and they would be gone by the time, because especially if some people are, oh my gosh, this is horrible. 16 were killed. Oh my gosh. My heart goes out to you guys. My sympathy and heart goes out to you. This world, this is horrible, guys. This needs to stop. There is no justification for this. Okay, here we go. The police.
Your people are coming.
You're blocking yours now. Here first. Huh? Here first. Everybody's here doing the same thing. It's all good. Just kneel down. It's all good. Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here, Mike Lynn from Media Relations.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Brooklyn. Yes, ma'am.
How much time? There's Alan.
Evening, everybody. I'm going to wait for the beeping to stop, then we'll get going.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
What a hero.
Hey, Chief Hamilton, are you joined by anybody else on this? We're going to go live with this? Okay, thanks, Alan.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Give me a picture with us.
Is everybody set?
Go ahead, Alan, do it.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm Deputy Chief Alan Hamilton. I'm the Chief of Detectives for the Los Angeles Police Department. I'm going to give a brief statement, and then we're going to address any questions that we can. I understand there are going to be questions regarding what occurred here tonight. I will not be able to provide information in a lot of areas that questions may be getting asked, but I'll do the best I can. So at approximately 3:40 this afternoon, Los Angeles police officers, along with the Los Angeles City Fire Department, responded to the 200 block of Chadbourne Avenue here in the city of Brentwood. Upon arrival, they determined that there were 2 deceased individuals inside of the residence. The Los Angeles Police Department is now conducting an investigation at this residence here on Chadbourne, and that investigation will continue over the coming days. We will not be releasing any information regarding who was found deceased in the residence, because that will be done by the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office. So if there are any inquiries regarding the identity of the individuals that are deceased inside of the residence, that information will come from the LA County Coroner's Office. The current death investigation that is being conducted by the Los Angeles Police Department is going to be handled by the Homicide Special Section of Robbery Homicide Division of the Los Angeles Police Department. That investigation will move forward through the night, and tomorrow morning we will probably have additional information regarding what occurred here on Chadbourne and our investigation moving forward. We will not be releasing any further information regarding the investigation that is occurring here in Brentwood tonight. Our detectives will be responding along with our Forensic Science Division and our Technical Investigation Division investigators to conduct a full crime scene investigation and determine the appropriateness of the investigation moving forward. At this time, the Los Angeles Police Department is not seeking anyone as a suspect or as a person of interest or in any other manner, and we will not be doing that until we conduct our investigation and we move forward. That's all I have right now at this early preliminary stage of this investigation. If you have questions that I can answer, I will answer them. I would just ask you, please, if we do not have the ability to answer the questions, that you remain patient over the coming hours and over the coming days. Starting tomorrow morning, we will be responding and providing additional information as it becomes publicly available.
Or being told that if know who actually made the call that brought
No, Brooklyn.
police officers here. Has that person known? Can you release who it was?
So we understand.
At this time, they're not giving the information. Now, other reports state that it was the son, but he has not been arrested, and his whereabouts is unknown at this time.
Understand that the person reporting was here at the location. We're not going to release any information regarding the identity of that individual at this time.
Chief, why are you not looking? Chief, why are you not looking for a suspect?
Hold on, one at a time.
We're
Please.
being told that a family member is being interviewed in connection to these deaths. Can you confirm that? And is that family member being cooperative?
There are going to be many family members interviewed. I'm not going to confirm whether someone's being interviewed at this time or not. We're going to try to speak to every family member that we can to get to the facts of this investigation.
Chief, why are you not looking for a suspect?
I'm sorry.
Chief, why are you not exactly looking for a suspect? Are you confident you know who did this?
We have not identified a suspect at this time.
Well, then shouldn't you be looking for one so these neighbors aren't worried about their own lives and their own safety?
Yeah, so at this time, after we determine, so I need everyone to understand something. In order to comply with the legal process, before we do anything here, we have to get a search warrant because there are issues regarding standing at this residence. So as long as those legal requirements are met, we can continue the investigation. Now, when I tell you that we have not identified a suspect, it doesn't mean that we're not working the case. We will not identify a suspect until that person is identified as a suspect and we're legally seeking them if there is a crime to be reported and if that person is a suspect in that crime.
Has anyone been detained for questioning?
Hold on.
Alan, has
Did that
anyone
answer
been
your question, sir?
No. Has
Okay, go ahead.
has anyone been detained yet for questioning? Are you questioning people now that could be possible suspects and or a person or persons of interest?
Specifically to your first question, no one has been detained. Specifically to your second question, no one is being interviewed.
What were the
As a
injuries?
suspect.
What were the injuries? We're being
We're
told
not,
that
we're
this
not
was a
gonna,
stabbing.
yeah, so we're not gonna comment on the injuries at this time. That information will be coming forward in the coming days as it's publicly releasable. If it is part of the investigation and it is not publicly releasable, we will not be releasing it.
Are your detectives inside the home?
Hold on. One at a time. Whoa. Hold on, one at a time.
Sharon was up.
Next.
Go ahead.
Are your detectives inside the home right now? Are they getting access to the home right now as we speak?
We're waiting for the legal process to move forward. We have to obtain a search warrant for the residence. As soon as that is complied with, we will be conducting a full crime scene investigation on the interior and the exterior of the residence and the surrounding neighborhood.
Just to follow up, Deputy Chief, is there somebody?
So I'm going to pause it real quick and say here that basically what he's saying, we're not looking for anybody. We don't have anybody on the list. We haven't entered the home yet. We don't have a search warrant yet. We have filed for the search warrant. We're waiting for the search warrant. Until then, we can't tell you shit. Not a good place to be, dude. Especially when this happened at 3:30 this afternoon. And it is now 3:30 their time, 12:30 our time, no, 3:30 their time, 5:30 my time, and it's 10:55 my time. So that means 8:55 their time. 5 hours, and they still don't have a search warrant yet. Boo! What's the problem?
From the family not allowing detectives inside the home right now?
That's inconsequential. We have to comply with the legal process. It doesn't matter whether the family allows us in or not.
Detective, what are the
Hold on.
That's true.
Have the family members been notified? The victim's family members been notified?
Has the family been notified of what? That an incident occurred here?
That there were two victims?
I believe the family's aware.
In other words, why are you not releasing their names? They're out there, Chief.
That's going to be the Los Angeles County coroner that releases the information.
Chief, is this a homicide?
Ma'am, go ahead. Your question first.
Yes. Is this a homicide?
At this time, it's a death investigation. Again, until we get inside and we make a determination, we can't call it anything. So we're going to conduct that Hold on. We're going to conduct that investigation at the appropriate time. We will identify what kind of incident it is, and if it's determined to be a crime, we will seek the suspect. We will bring them to justice, and we will take them into
The
custody.
mayor has confirmed it's the Reiners. The mayor has already confirmed it's the Reiners. Can you tell us any more?
I can't speak for the mayor, but I can speak for the Los Angeles Police Department. The Los Angeles County coroner will identify the decedents that are inside of the residence. And that will be, that will be the official notification. And if
Okay, that is a big legal thing right there, and I don't disagree with what he's saying. It is one thing for a non-PD person like him to identify and say that it's these people, but the PD, until he gets it from the coroner, he's not going to go out there, and he is not going to officially say who it is, even though he knows who it is. We all know who it is, but he's not going to make it official until the coroner does. And that is he's following protocol. He's a protocol kind of guy. I can see that. I can hear it. So good for you guys. But guess what? We already know who it is.
official identification of the deceased inside the residence.
Under what circumstances were the bodies discovered?
I'm not going to address that. Ma'am?
Stabbing, cause of death.
Sure, there's a legal process
Both he and his wife were found stabbed to death.
whenever you're going to conduct an investigation at a crime scene in the state of California. There are certain requirements that you have to meet in order to conduct a thorough investigation. So you don't want to start a crime scene investigation and then have someone say, I need you guys to leave the residence right now. So we're going to, hold on, you asked a question, I'm going to answer. So we have to comply with the legal process. Once the warrant is signed and delivered, we will have access to the crime scene. We will conduct a full, thorough, impartial investigation. We will conduct additional investigations in the neighborhood around this area. And then with that information, we will go forward with the investigation, whether it is a death investigation or some other type of investigation.
Besides Robin's wife, there are other people.
And I do want to be clear. Hold on. I want to be clear with one thing. Wherever we can be transparent and provide information to the public, we will release it as soon as we can.
It's been said.
Yeah, and you know what? I understand. I'm getting a lot of static. I understand why he's being the way he is. It's vitally important because he doesn't want to F up this case because it's on his shoulders. If he does anything outside of protocol and this case gets effed up, it's on him and he ain't going to go there. So I don't like it, but I get it. I get it. But here's the other thing. I bet you 10 to 1 odds the remains of those bodies are still laying in that house unless the coroner has already picked up the remains and have identified them, which they apparently have not identified them. I wonder if their bodies are still laying in the house because they won't go in there without the warrant. Once the EMS and everybody comes back, if the bodies are still there, they're going to stay there because they can't go in without the warrant, and they need all that warrant in order to go in and do the investigation. They need the bodies. The bodies will probably be remaining there until that happens. 5 hours later.
No. That's going to be determined by the coroner. The coroner's not here.
It's been about 6 hours since the first report.
Understand it. Now they're saying it's about 6 hours, which is true. But guess what, guys? In all honesty, the spirit's gone. Sad that they're still laying there, but they need to gather the evidence.
Why is it taking so long to gain access to start this investigation?
I don't understand.
Well,
it's
been 6 hours since police were first called.
Yeah.
To the
So
scene. Why is it
so
taking
just to
so
be
long
clear,
for this investigation?
there's an initial investigation when the patrol officers arrive. When they make a determination that detectives are needed, they will back out. We will conduct a sweep of the area to make sure that it's safe, and then we will comply with the legal process, and then we move forward. I'm not giving you the exact timeline on that, but I'm telling you that it's moving forward. Pete, you got another question?
Yes, a twofold question. One, how soon do we anticipate getting a warrant where you're able to search the entire property, interior and exterior? Second, do we have an ETA on the coroner's arrival? And once they arrive and make an initial determination, will they be able to give you identification that you can then release?
We'll be obtaining the warrant in real time very shortly if we have not obtained it already. In terms of the coroner's ETA, I cannot tell you when their estimated time of arrival is.
So what he just told you right there is a big answer to our question. The bodies are remaining they're laying in state because the coroner has not gotten there, which now means that those poor bodies have been there since they were found 6 hours ago. Yep, they're already decomposing.
We're already in communication with the coroner's office.
But as far as the overall investigation is concerned, beyond the initial determination, we have two scenes inside. We really haven't done anything in the way of any kind of forensics on the death scene itself, right?
That's correct. We've only done preliminary investigation at this point.
The bodies remain inside, correct, Chief?
Okay, so nothing has occurred inside the house. The house is in the exact same state it was when the officers arrived, just to be clear.
My mod June just brought up a good point. She looked it up. Rob Reiner was Jewish. I wonder if anything had to do with the Jewish holiday starting today. Was he unalive today? I'm not sure if it had anything to do with that. I think if his son's an addict, may have been in the fact that they refused to give him money, drugs, something. I don't know. But it really sucks that today's the first day of Hanukkah, right? Am I right? Is it Hanukkah today? I think. I'm not sure. I'm not Jewish. But the fact is, if it's the first day of their holiday and this happened, that is so, y'all, that's tough.
I'm sorry?
Are we safe in Brentwood tonight, Chief?
I can't hear you.
Are we safe in Brentwood, the neighbors of the community?
Oh, are we safe in Brentwood? I'm sorry. Yeah, so we have officers here at the scene. We have officers in the area. We're not looking for anyone in the Brentwood area at this point. We're not.
Yep, first candle was tonight.
We're still working on that part of the investigation.
Chief, besides the Reiners, Chief.
Hold on. Someone over here had a question.
What can you say about the fact that it's been reported it was the son of the family?
I don't understand.
Rob Reiner's son is
reported by who?
people.
Okay, I don't know. People magazine or people in the. I don't know anything about that. That did not. Hold on. That did not come from the LAPD. Go ahead.
Deputy Chief, can you give us a sense of how many witnesses, if any, you guys have been able to talk to? Are there people you've been able to already touch base with who've been giving you useful information in terms of what unfolded inside that home?
So we've already been talking to the neighbors. We've already been canvassing the neighborhood and speaking to residents that live around this area. So that's part of our investigation. In terms of someone that may have information regarding what happened inside the residence, we're not going to release that information. That'll be part of the investigation.
We've confirmed. Were there other family members living?
There's been no reports from the neighbors regarding hearing anything or seeing anything that we can release to the public.
Were there other family members residing inside the house besides Carl and his wife?
I don't have that information.
Timeline of this murder.
We haven't established that yet. We will establish that soon, and then that'll be part of the investigation.
Cause of death.
The part that is publicly releasable, we will release. The cause of death will be released by the LA County coroner.
Are you looking into them being stabbed?
We're looking into getting the information from the LA County coroner when it's available. Somebody over had a question. Yes, ma'am.
Where in the home they were found?
We didn't say.
Were any weapons found at the scene?
We didn't say anything about weapons either.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thanks,
And
everybody.
Chief, again, Alan, we're calling this a double homicide,
So
correct? This
we're
is
calling
not.
it a death investigation at this point.
Why
So
is the
I-
robbery
just to be-
homicide unit involved, sir? Are you able to explain that?
Well, it's a homicide. Yeah.
So what's the robbery aspect to it? Are you
Oh,
looking at robbery to
I'm
be
sorry.
involved in
I
this at all?
didn't mean to be flippant. Let me be specific. There was recently a change within the department. Robbery homicide division handles all homicides now in the city of Los Angeles. So I apologize. I didn't know if you knew that or not. All homicides occurring in the city of Los Angeles are now handled by robbery homicide division as of the end of October. So we handle them all. Okay?
Next
All
update.
right, thanks, everybody.
Chief, next update, please. When will we
The
hear
next
from you
update
again?
will be after tomorrow morning.
And you have a Spanish interpreter for us, please.
We do not have a Spanish interpreter out here
Is it
tonight.
going to be here tomorrow morning? Is it going to be a press room?
Our media relations will inform you more. Thank you.
How about an ASL interpreter? If you're gonna have one, have them all, baby. No, I'm trying to do a stress relief on me because this is really stressing me out. So I really had a struggle with that interview. I don't know about you guys, but yeah. So they're saying that he is no longer a person of interest. That leads me to believe they already got him. If he's no longer a person of interest because he is the person, I don't know. I don't know what to think about this. It's very contradictory. Everything he said is contradicting what everybody else is saying. So it'll be interesting tomorrow what they say. There's nothing else to be gleaned from tonight. Unfortunately, we have that's all we're going to get. That's all she wrote, folks. Unfortunately, this is going to be an investigation that they're going to be working all night. They will probably be still there in the house into the early hours of the morning, if not tomorrow afternoon. This is horrific. That is a very strange. That was odd, in my humble opinion. I understand him not. He's trying to give. It's like, there's nothing I'm going to give. I don't want to be here, but I've got to be here. I've got to say something. So this is what I'm going to say. Real quick, for those I've had somebody ask again, here's a picture of me graduating yesterday. This is the president of our college, the top dog. He's funny as hell. I love him to death. That is me getting my diploma handed to me. The yellow cord out of amongst all of them is the most important. That's the magna cum laude. I was a 10th of a point from summa cum laude. That's okay. In spirit, I've still made summa. But it was a very wonderful day. It was a very blessed day. It was a very honoring day. My children were there. Some of my friends showed up. My father is still in the hospital. He is really struggling. This has been a very uncomfortable and horrible experience for him. And it's a slow process. So keep my father in your prayers. It's just been one disaster after another one. I will be live tomorrow. Oh, go ahead. Let me read that. Everyone, Ada will be live tomorrow. I'm sure if and when we hear something, she'll update us all. That's correct. As it comes out between the cases, I'll keep you posted. Please come back tomorrow and join us and support Ada. Yes, we will be doing multiple things tomorrow. We'll be in the Brian Walsh trial verdict watch. We'll be talking about that a lot. We are going to be doing the Ian Mitchum trial. And I have a new case that just popped. And we're going to start the deep dive in this one. This is going to be a case that we follow from stem to stern. And I'm going to give you the road thus far on that trial and get y'all on that one. So we got a lot to do tomorrow. I have been out of pocket almost 2 weeks due to the end of life process for over a week with my sister who died a week. What was it? Tomorrow will be 2 weeks ago. And then I got COVID. Probably got it from the hospital, y'all. And I have been out with COVID. I still have some symptoms of it. I'm still struggling a little bit, but it's always at night. But I will be live tomorrow morning. I want to thank my mods for hopping in and helping me. Yes, that video, we've already played that. Don't need to do it again. Thank you very much. Yes, that was played earlier, June. If we pop that up there. So thank you very much. We will see you guys 8 o'clock in the morning for the Brian Walsh, the start of him. We will go to Ian, but Mitchum between the two. We're going to be talking about another case. So come back and figure out. We'll tell you who it is. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrific case that we're going to start following tomorrow. Makes me sick. Makes me sick. Anyway, we got a new case we're following. And I want to thank everybody for your love and support over the last couple of weeks. Most of all, I want to thank my mods. I can't thank you enough. They've had my back. They've had the channel between the death of my sister and my being sick with COVID. I couldn't have done it without them. In the meantime, you guys have a good night. Please, if you pray, send good thoughts, whatever you do for the families of these victims. This is horrific. And this time of year makes it even all the worse. In the meantime, see you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Thanks for joining. I'm ADAKay. Good night. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. I hope you have an awesome day. Till next time, take care.